And so from that standpoint, Baby Dog tells Bette Midler and all those out there, kiss her hiney.
Move me on down to West Virginia. I love West Virginia. I've been to West Virginia. We've done documentaries in West Virginia, and we are huge fans of Jim Justice, the governor of West Virginia, who put up his dog's asshole and said, "Libs, why don't you kiss this?" That's what Jim Justice said to Bette Midler, a Broadway musical star. She's like 76 years old. She's a socialite who's probably lived inside of the exact same building on the Upper East Side, inside of rat-fested, crime-infected Manhattan.
I knew that.
A city in utter turmoil, a city on fire.
I didn't know that.
No, you didn't.
A place where Bette Midler's worldview is able to play itself out as you watch good people being violated by the police officers. In one sense, you have cops arresting 5-year-olds at Burger King, and then in another sense, you see those same cops getting horrifically attacked in the streets, gunned down by criminals because of the district attorneys who released them on the street. Yeah, Bette Midler, really, New York City is a fantastic example of exactly why you would want to live in West Virginia, why you would want to go to a state that has extremely high levels of gun ownership, and a very peaceable state, actually. Again, we've been to West Virginia a number of times, loved it there, had an incredible time. We're big fans of West Virginia, big fans of the people there. Donald Trump won West Virginia by like 70 points. Donald Trump got over 70% of the vote in West Virginia. Joe Biden didn't win a single county. And so it is very much a hard red state. In spite of that, they send a Democrat to the Senate. Now, what started all this feud was that the Democrat that West Virginia sends to the Senate, his name's Joe Manchin. And Joe Manchin has decided to go against the federal communism bills that has been pushed by the diseased resident of the White House. And so, because of that, he has drawn the ire of the institutional communist left, and that being primarily drunk wine aunts who tweet from their couch on the Upper East Side, namely Bette Midler.
Boy, am I sorry now.
Bette Midler tweeted recently that West Virginia was backward and poor and illiterate and strung out and drug addicted. Yeah, okay. Very interesting, Bette Midler. Have you ever been to New York City? You go to Penn Station anytime recently? I will show you strung out and illiterate and poor. Why don't you look at the plank in your own eye before you look at the good people of West Virginia? The governor of West Virginia was having none of it, so the governor of the state, Jim Justice, in his little State of the State address, brought up Baby Dog. Baby Dog is the English bulldog owned by Jim Justice, took the bulldog and hoisted it up upon the pedestal, the dais that he was giving his speech from, and then told Bette Midler and all of the libs in New York that they can kiss Baby Dog's hiney.
Now, Drew, if you can hand me Baby Dog. I want to tell y'all just this, and I mean this. I told you a second ago, easy, baby. Don't go, you're hung up in my jacket. I wanted to tell you just this. I told you a few minutes ago, I'm your proudest fraud. Absolutely too many people doubted us. They never believed in West Virginia. They never believed in West Virginia that we could do it. They never believed that the Nucors or the Green Power or Owens and Minor, they never believed they'd be here. They told every bad joke in the world about us. And so from that standpoint, Baby Dog tells Bette Midler and all those out there, kiss her hiney. God bless you all. God bless you. I told you I'd make you smile. Thank y'all so much.
Bette Midler retweeted a picture of the stunt and said, here we can see a dog's a-hole right next to the butt of Jim Justice's dog. Got it. Bette Midler has an entire team of publicists and little snarky SJWs working on her staff, writing that tweet day and night. Here's the ranking of the areas that the so-called governor of West Virginia, Jim Justice, is responsible. Judging from these rankings, I'd say this dog's ass be a better governor than him. LOL, she tweeted. Got it. Okay, somebody take the Chardonnay away from Bette Midler.
How about a blowjob?
The beauty of this nation is that actually you can choose your own adventure. And the people in West Virginia are beautiful American stock. Let's show a little bit of our documentary that we made in West Virginia. We went there, we filmed a documentary with West Virginia coal miners. It was so awesome for Turning Point USA. Check out a little bit of it.
I'm Christopher Dingus. I'm from South Memphis, Kentucky, and I'm an underground coal miner.
My name is John Manuel. I'm from Gilbert, West Virginia. I'm a coal miner. Been a coal miner for 37 years.
Rodney Dingus. I'm from Logan, West Virginia. I'm a coal miner.
The coal miner work is actually up this holler.
I'm a third generation coal miner. My papa, my dad, me and my brother. It's what everybody does here.
Alexander Ocasio-Cortez, I think, should stick to bartending, something you might know a little bit more about than before you try to come up with legislation to put people out of work.
My message for AOC from Coal Industry would be, let us do our job.
AOC, this is my message from coal country. We've been coal miners all our life. Things has done nothing but got safer and better in the coal industry for the coal miners. And we're here to stay.
I mean, maybe the best thing she's ever done is maybe like a coal cocktail. Maybe she's got one like that she can find a recipe for, maybe.
And so the moral of the story here is very simple. The moral of the story here is that federalism, which is the idea that every state can create its own ecosystem, its own culture, its own way of life, with its own rules, that is as strong as it's ever been in America. There's a ton of difference between Florida and New York right now. Let me tell you, I live in Florida. There's a ton of difference between North Carolina and California. There's a lot of difference between Iowa and Idaho. And if you're in Connecticut and you hate it, then you can go to Indiana. It's the best part about this country, is that you have the ability to choose your own adventure. It's always been the promise of America, that you get an adventure, that you get to go out and strike out on your own and get to choose for yourself what that adventure is. Bette Midler should really get that through her thick Chardonnay-induced skull, but we're not holding our breaths. And Bette Midler shouldn't either, quite frankly, because, she's probably triple masking right now, and the airflow. No problem with that airflow. In closing, you know what? People like it in West Virginia. We like it in West Virginia. We were handed a bottle of moonshine when we went to West Virginia. So stop hating on other states, and if you don't like it, move. In fact, Bette Midler should have a little look at the number of people moving out of her paradise, dreamland, New York City. Not everyone lives on the Upper East Side, Bette. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Some people really like West Virginia. You're looking at one of them. Thanks, Jim Justice, for showing everyone what a dog's ass Bette Midler is. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free, and it keeps us going. It keeps us growing. It keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.